Ah, YouTube, it's yours truly back with another Madden 20 highlight reel. And this highlight reel, I'd be giving my honest thoughts on the Madden 21 trailer that has a horrible like to dislike ratio. But I'm going to give my honest ones. I'm not worried about everybody else's thoughts on it or opinions. There's like 15,000 likes and 39,000 dislikes, if I recall correctly. That's why I think I saw. I just refreshed my thoughts on it like what? Or rewatched it rather a few minutes before this video. Right here again, sticky. When they added human joystick on the game to running backs, man, I went from glue sticky to super glue sticky. But one feature they did add is this stretch for the pylon. So on this run right here, you see Barry Sanders for some weird reason gets chased down by outside linebacker and Pat Tillman. I get tackled at the 1. And on Madden 21, it looks like you're able to stretch across the pylon now, right? So that's clutch. And they say that you defenders actually tackle around the pylon better too. So it's gonna be interesting. But it'd been cool if I got stretched there and got the touchdown for the highlight right here. Fake that dude out. But I want that feature to be user control, right? I don't want the CPU to do it and have me fumble. I also want that feature to have negative consequences, right? So if somebody's in front of me, they can knock the ball out. They're behind me. I don't think they should be able to make me fumble. I feel like that'd be pretty whack if I search the ball forward and they make me fumble from behind. But in front, they can knock it out. So I got some rewards and some benefits. I feel like that'd be great. But then they also advertise this skill stick ball carrier moves and stuff. They talking about they got dead leg, side hurdle, what else? Stop on a dime. I feel like you're able to stop on a dime this this year pretty effectively, and even in previous Maddens you're able to do that. That's a side juke right there. Stop on it. No, that's just a swerve. But I feel like that feature been in the game, so I don't know what they're advertising there. Maybe I just been real sticky, but uh, it's tough though. It's tough because with the virus, it looks like they weren't able to do a lot of things. So I think the game's gonna be a copy and paste. Truth be told, uh, don't have too many new animations, and this game is very animation based driven. And truth be told, they also got to balance out the runs, the current ball carrier moves. Anyways, like nobody does stiff arms and trucks, right, or hurdles, because if you do a stiff arm in a truck, you slow down, right? You do a juke and a spin, you can get multiple defenders, and you maintain your same speed for the most part. You're able to accelerate real quickly. That's my 2 cents on it. I would suggest that they reward stiff arms and trucks by like completely depleting that man's stamina. Whoever just got obliterated, his stamina is completely gone, right? So they might have to miss a play or two, right? I feel like that would definitely make it more worthwhile. Instead of just making the animations be full speed ahead, that'd be a little too broken. But now we're going to showcase Rod Woodson in the passing game. They didn't really talk too much about the passing, but one thing I saw was this animation I always hated. If you hit triangle, I don't want to see my player swap the ball. I want to see him go up with 2 hands and try to pick it off, right? I hate those type of animations. And it's in the trailer, and as soon as I saw it, I'm like, really? But once again, it's one of those things we were talking about earlier. They don't have any new animations in the game, most likely. They say they got 50 new abilities. I think a lot of those abilities are going to be abilities from previous Madden, or they might be some cheesy thing that they add, such as just get the count up, right? They could say instead of post in elite, now we got post cross elite, which is the same as cross specialist and post post elite, all in one. So I mean, they might just add stuff like that, because that would be a new ability, but. No, now we got post out elite as well. Now we got post streak elite. You know, you could do that and just get up to 50. They might add one new ability per position. So one O-line, one quarterback, one running back, one pass catcher ability, and then same thing with the X Factor, one unique one per. but abilities are back, which I figured they would be. I hope they balance the new ones. And the main thing with abilities I said I wanted was tiers to it. I don't want escape artists maxed out for Aaron Rodgers. I don't want him running like Michael Vick beyond the line of scrimmage, right? I don't want to see that. But maybe he can get escape artists on tier 1 or 2, right? And then Mike Vick gets on tier 5, right? He gets it maxed out or tier 3, however many tiers they want. But, I want that diversity there on abilities. But we got to see when the game comes out to see if they actually have that. I'm going to go to a new beat. Oh, no. Oh, my. The beat just played dead and it came back alive. But that's one thing I want. X Factors, they're tough to get, but I hope we don't ever start off with them. That NFL 100 promo was bad for that. I don't want to see that again. That start off with your X Factor on where it's Double Me or Moss 100. Moss shouldn't even be in the game. Forget Moss 100. Starting off with it is absurd. But even you get it, there's no way you should be able to get something like that. That kind of just breaks the game and ruins it. Double Me, I feel like, was fair, right? That's cool. But Moss was just, oh my. This man G-Maya got it on me in the beginning of the year just throwing streaks, man. And, oh man, it was bad. But this beat just went off for real. I'm going to come back with another one. And I got the Kanye So Appalled instrumental here. Because I'm absolutely appalled that they might have actually listened to us. And then they did it at the same time. One thing I had an absolute gripe with is people cried about the run game, right? This year in Madden 20. But the passers were the main people doing it. Runners had no gripes because they ran the ball back. I mean, it sounds pretty hypocritical. You cried about the run when you ran the ball back. But passers cried about it. But all they did was throw rollout corner routes. Now, this game says it has adaptive AI. If it has adaptive AI, this might be the best Madden they made in a minute, because people actually had to call different plays, unique plays, actually had different concepts and schemes. The gameplay would be way better to watch, probably be even more fun to play, because you ain't got to worry about people just doing the same play over and over because they know that the game's broken. It's basically an exploit type stuff. That sounds absolutely great. And they also said it has it for offense too. So if people run these same blitzes, hopefully they pick it up. But they also said D linemen. Hopefully this is only you control them, because not too many people control their D line. But now they got new moves and stuff. I saw this animation where Joey Bosa got a strip sack and got the fumble himself. Like, he actually just ripped the ball from the quarterback and then just said, nah, you don't even want it. That can't happen. Listen, that happens to me, I'm done. You're trying to put together a fourth quarter game-winning drive, and that happens. That's just unbelievable. But it should be interesting, right? To see how these new moves are. Hopefully the blocking's better, at least in the fourth quarter. Hopefully it gets better and better, because what a lot of people are doing, they're just spreading their lines, edge rush, crash outside, and then contains, and then bring other people in to help on the contains, like DBs. It was a real cheesy blitz setup people were do. Hopefully the O-line can pick that up, and you ain't even got to worry about that, right? You blocked the right amount of people. When you guys saw my sacks, I did number count, so I like, all right, I'm going to send 6 if the most you can block is 5. If the most you can block is 6, I'm going to send 7. I do a number count, so somebody guaranteed to get in free. When somebody actually blocks 7, they all need to get picked up. But now we're going to switch over to the linebacker portion. It's going to be Pat Willis with all hit sticks. That last part you saw was LT with all sacks, since we were talking about the pass rush. But on these hit sticks, I show all these because they say they got tackle. We talked about it earlier. Tackle near the first down marker and the goal line is better, right? They know where the markers are now, which is something that should have been in Madden. But I mean, hey, we're great to have it now. Better late than never. But they also talk about breakdown tackling. But I saw bad tackling in the trailer. And the first run they show is a read option with Lamar, where he does a spin move and the pursuit angles still look bad. and one of the defenders hurdles over a dude on the ground instead of standing still and getting the tackle, like breaking down, like they say they got. They say they got breakdown tackling. I'm gonna need to see that. Will that help users, especially with a human joystick and all that? That is very problematic, and it was scary in the open field. I never got made to look like a fool. Like, some people make me run out of bounds, but I made some people run to the stands. Like, they do a Lambo leap. They're talking to the cheerleaders. Well, I got sticky with it a few times, so they just kept running, man. I stopped on the dime. They just full speed ahead. So hopefully breakdown tackling can counteract that ability. What do you guys think of that ability? Do you guys think that ability should be in the game next year, human joystick? I think it could be, but you got to have a defensive ability that can counteract that. Tackle supreme or unfakeable is not counteracting human joystick. There's no way, man. But this beat's about to conclude, so I'm going to come back with another. And I got the Cozz and J. Cole instrumental, Knock the Hustle. I can't even knock their hustle, man. I think this is going to be a real finesse. But it's completely understandable due to the epidemic. Or the pandemic. I forgot which one it is. It's a something-demic, alright? But it's not an academic, because I don't know. But so it's like they're advertising things that are already in the game. I don't think the 50 abilities is really going to be 50. You guys think so? Let me know. I think it's going to be some older abilities that come to light. And I think they're also going to combine a few abilities. It might be 15 new ones, man. And I mean, that's a decent amount. But, like, say, for example, they would say they had 3 abilities when they had Jukebox, Spin Cycle, and Evasive, right? Well, it's really only 2 unique ones and then a combination of the 2, right? But, so I think it's going to be probably 15 unique ones at most. At most. That's my hope. And my hopes aren't even that high for this game because, like I said, I think it's going to be a copy-paste. And another thing I don't like, even though I'm going to do it, this is probably going to be the last year I do it, the 3-day early access. I think that is horrible, completely unfair to the people that get the $60 one. How people get a 3-day head start by paying more money. It's already unfair how people get extra packs by paying more money. But the 3-day head start, this is going to be the last year I do it. I think that needs to stop. And remember, your 3-day head start to play an unfinished game is the beta. And you remember when this game first came out, Madden 20? Fumbles were crazy when the game first launched. Absolutely crazy. There's like 5 fumbles per game. No exaggeration. There were so many fumbles that were going on when this game first launched. Where it's like, did y'all even play this game to test it? Because somebody should have been pointing out that flaw. Like, his sticks are causing way too many fumbles. But then they fixed it. So it's probably going to have a bug like that this year. This game might be completely unplayable the first couple weeks. And it is what it is. I saw another trailer, or maybe some photos. I don't know what it was. Yeah, I think it's just photos. These graphics look amazing. It's like Tom Brady and Devontae Adams, but I don't think those are real graphics whatsoever. I saw this on the Madden 09 trailer. They showed this footage of Steven Jackson running through many people through different terrains. It was crazy, man. Crazy trailer. Or it might have been a different Madden. I think it was 09, though. I can't remember. And the trailer looked phenomenal. Then you got the game graphics look nothing like that, man. I think it's the same thing with those pictures they showed. Who knows? It is next generation, but still, I don't think the graphics are going to look that crazy. But let me know your guys' opinion on the game, man. Have you seen the trailer? What do you think? I don't think it deserved that many dislikes, but I mean, it's EA. Maybe they deserve more. Who knows? But as always, comment below. Let me know. Hope you guys like this video, man. I got more highlight reels coming up in the future, but I'm going to show you guys what I really want to see for this game in my next video.